a refrain of anguish. I never saw him. I never saw him. One reporter had actually laughed. The headlines had not been kind. Real estate exec says, "What guy?" Cordelia knows from the nights he's writhed and tossed in their bed, and as she fails to find any way to comfort him, that he repeats that New Year's Eve moment in his mind as if it were something he could edit, or alter, or hit some cosmic undo button. The curved pavement of the parking garage, Ned's big Mercedes barreling up toward the exit as skateboarder Randall Tennant careens down. The younger man trespassing, certainly in the private building. Ned had been exactly where he belonged, and Randall Tennant hadn't. But only one had survived. The punishment for trespassing is not, usually, death. Except this time. She'd been home with Pip and Emma, as she'd told everyone, over and over, and a little angry she'd admitted that, too, after everyone kept asking, to have been left alone with two sniffy, whining kids while Ned had lorded it over the bacchanalian fireworks party at his lofty Harbor View office. Apparently, the champagne had been unending, no matter what Ned said, and now their lives hang in the balance. And that damn jury, 10 men and 2 women who would leave and go back to lives of whatever, have no idea how much power they wield over her future. She tries to imagine that. Ned gone, his pillow empty, his place at the dinner table vacant, Cordelia herself either doomed or free. Their children constantly having to explain what happened to their once revered father. One mistake, one misturn, one wrong word. Sometimes we lose the ones we love. And what will she do? A knock at the door. It opens. A blue uniformed court officer is framed in the doorway. Cordelia tries to read his expression, but cannot. She stands, almost in tribute, a reflection of the pivotal moment. Naomi Chang stands too, the burden of past verdicts, Cordelia imagines, weighing on her shoulders. Ned does not budge. "Mr. Bannister?" the officer says. Part 1. 1. Arden Ward. "Hey, Warren, how's your Friday going?" Arden stood as her boss entered her harborfront office. She smoothed the sleek wool of her cashmere pants, adjusted the double strand of her trademark vintage pearls, then gestured to the video of the courthouse shown on the widescreen TV mounted in her bookshelves. "Better than Ned Bannister's, I bet. Time's running out for him. Verdicts always come on Friday. Jurors want to go home." Warren, tie loosened and bespoke cuffs rolled, carried a crystal rocks glass filled with some dark liquid. Likely bourbon, Arden knew. Fridays at the Vision Group, the drinking started early. "Solving other people's problem was thirsty work," Warren always said. Whatever tired cliche he chose, he always spoke as if he had originated it. "You should have called us before the trial, you know?" Now he toasted the television screen, watching the muted video of an earnest reporter stationed outside the gray marble exterior of Boston's Suffolk County Courthouse, the building blending into the November sky. He took a sip, contemptuous. "Coverage of this debacle's been a total shit show. The parking garage killer." He shook his head. "Pitiful. We'd have nipped that phrase in the bud." "Agreed," Arden nodded. Of course she agreed with her boss. She understood the balance of power. She'd even stopped what she'd been doing to watch with him. The banner crawling across the bottom of the screen spelled it out. Jury still deliberating in Bannister drunk drive trial. You'd think a guy as connected as Ned Bannister would realize he needed crisis management help. She paused at Warren's silence. He hadn't arrived in her office to chat about this latest gossip fodder. Boston's elite and powerful partying high above Boston Harbor, the deadly crash, then business exec Bannister publicly branded a careless, boozy criminal. It wasn't entirely surprising, she had to admit.